So guys, if you don't follow up with this Doris Ogala and Pastor Chris matter, I want me watch this video. Cause for this video, now you will hear everything will happen as Doris Ogala expose Pastor Chris. But one thing I want to talk be say, wetin this woman get for mind, say you get another bobo, you can still get Pastor Chris. Now you dey say Pastor Chris, they no gree me you marry your ex-husband. Okay, you dey date Pastor Chris, you dey date the man. Now Pastor Chris, as he be human being, he know say not be only dey dock you, not be only dey opwe you, and at the end now you see come back now say Pastor Chris must marry you. I don't understand. See, when they come become say anybody wey dog for Nigeria, you must marry that person. When I try not to talk, I want me to watch this video. When you hear waiting, Doris Ogala go put him on the talk for that the freeze live stream. Things really happen. Watch this video. Let me share this video. Watch the video.
Okay, you called Pastor Okafor out. What led to that call out?
Okay, you remember the time I posted my evacuation video that you came to the house and interviewed me too. Actually, you came to look out for me. I insisted that I need to speak out. You came with your daughter, yeah. So that was the period we were having issue. The truth is, Chris Okafor and I have been dating since 2017. And when I met him, he was single because he said he'd been divorced for a while. When I met him, I didn't even know he was a pastor. We met on a walkway at the first CID headquarters, Abuja. So he approached me, and then his bouncers tried to stop me. We went out the car, he collected my number. You know, this can be confirmed by my colleague, Choma Okoye. So that was what happened. And after that, they invited me to his church. He just invited me to an address in Ojodu Bega. It was in the night. So when I got there, it was a big church, and that was a crossover night. They had already closed around 12:01. So one of his pastors received me, Pastor Sylvester was the one who came down to receive me, and I went to his office. You know, he told me he liked me and that he's been divorced, but he has daughters and a son. So he also said he was going to the village, and you know, in summary, he traveled for Christmas. I also traveled for Christmas. Then he invited me to his village. It's Anambra State, but very close to Okibe. So from Umuahia, I'm drive through Okibe to his village. You know, so that was how we met. He introduced me to his parents. I stayed over in the house. Then later, when I was leaving, I drove to that place. When I was leaving, he gave me his escort to follow me because they were driving behind me because of security. It was a bit late when I was leaving this house. So that was it. Then this happened 2017. From then on, we started dating. You know, so okay.
What was the relationship like?
It was love.
Are you sure it was love?
Yes. It was love because I would call it love at first sight. Yeah, it was. I'm an adult. I should be able to know what love is. A relationship where you kiss, you make love all the time. He's always missing you. He will call you on the video. He's coming out from the pulpit. He's calling you. He's telling you, Didi, I am sad. You are getting his medical. I used to get what is it called? Medical. What's this that you get? Prescription. I used to get prescriptions for him to buy drugs. So I will call my doctor.
Drugs, medication.
Yes.
I thought they used to pray and everything would go away.
Now I will look for that and send you. Maybe you can post it too, because I have it in
I'm just
it came
asking.
on his name. Yeah, sometimes when he's done preaching in the pulpit, he will tell me that his body is paining him. I should get the doctor. My doctor will prescribe the drugs he would take for the pain. I will send it to you with his name to enable him buy them, so he will buy it. That's how close we are. How close we were is why I said we are very much in love. Is that he doesn't hide many things. Maybe he hides some that I'm not supposed to know. But we have this relationship whereby if he's talking to somebody, I'm on he's using the other phone, the earpiece. I'm there listening to him and the person. Some of his church members, he'll be talking to them, I'll be there. So we're that close. We're that close that we'll make video calls, make love in the video and all that. So I tell you that was love for me.
Okay. So what led to the breakup?
Okay, so when 2018 we dated, then 2017, 2018, 2019, my mom wanted me to get married. I had someone I knew before I met him, which is my ex-husband. So I had left my ex-husband because he was toxic, even before I met Dr. Chris. So my ex-husband was all over my...
So Pastor Chris was not the one that made you leave your ex-husband.
He was.
But you said you left him before you met Pastor Chris.
I'd left him as a boyfriend.
Oh.
I met my ex-husband 2012 in Dubai.
Okay.
Yes, so he came and they did introduction. After that was when I realized that.
When was Chris when you were doing introduction with another man?
2012, I had not met Pastor Chris.
Okay, so you did introduction.
After the introduction, he was the toxic person. I didn't marry him.
Oh, okay.
I broke up, so he relocated to South Africa. We were not even talking. For years, he kept calling. My ex-husband was very obsessed with me. My ex-husband is that person that will give you 200 missed calls. So that wasn't working for me. So I wasn't dating him before I met Pastor Chris. Then when I met Pastor Chris, then my dad died. I met him 2017. That same 2017, my dad died. And it was that same period, 2018, 2019. Then my ex-husband now got into my family. Everybody now said, this guy loves you. He wants to marry you. Why don't you give him a chance? So, and then I told my ex that I was not in love with him. So I'm saying this in a live broadcast. My ex is watching, so I shouldn't be lying on him, because I still have the chat. Even this thing I'm saying, I still have my chat with my ex-husband from phone and Facebook. When I told him I didn't have feelings for him, and he told me if we marry that the feelings will come. So when somebody is that pressured, my mom said, okay, marry. And I told Chris I wanted to get married. Though Chris said I should not marry the guy, that I should wait for him. But eventually...
But why would you are in a relationship with Chris and you are sleeping with Chris, and then you have another person you're in a relationship with? Because before you marry, you can't just marry, you'll be sleeping. So at any point were you double dealing the two of them?
No, my ex-husband was not in Nigeria.
Okay.
He was communicating with my parents. Like I said, we knew 2012, 2013, 2014. Then he beat me up and we broke up. But he wasn't giving up. So he kept calling with my parents. But I was already moving on. Do you understand? So he wasn't in Nigeria, he was in South Africa. Then I now met Dr. Chris. So for me, Dr. Chris was my boyfriend. You can always have a boyfriend and have someone who calls you or disturbs you. Dr. Chris knew the story. I told him about the guy. My last relationship before I met him. So when this guy insisted I marry him, he even had to the extent of buying me a car, giving me gifts, giving my family gifts and all that. So my mom said, okay, why don't you consider him, since he said he has changed? So I told Chris, I said, my mom wants me to marry this guy and all that. Chris said I should wait for him, though he wasn't ready at that time, but I should wait for him. And I said no, because there's a pressure for me to marry and all that. So that was how I married this guy. And the communication between me and Chris ceased a bit. But my marriage was very toxic. I'll tell you for free that if my husband is watching and he knows that I was leaving him every 2 weeks. I'll leave and come back. He'll beat me. I'll come back. It was that bad. So the marriage back and forth got to, we married 2019. 2022 was I think 2021 ending towards November. I was in Abuja, then I visited Chris in Lagos. Then we talked. I told him what I'm going through in the marriage and all that. So he encouraged me and all that. Then I left. My ex now said I should come back. When I got back, my ex told me that he got someone pregnant. I met a young lady in the house with a child. And the girl said that the child belongs to my ex-husband. And I, we had that issue, had that fight. He sent the lady away. But long story short, he got someone pregnant. And the person gave birth.
Okay.
So when the lady left, then I was with him that 2021, 2022. He started beating me again, to a point that he said he will frustrate me to a point that I will leave the house myself. So I wasn't happy. And while I was there that January, Chris was always calling me. So,
but Chris liked you so much. How did he allow you to enter another relationship?
I don't know. That was
I don't know. So close to him and you were in love like you claim. Why did you go and marry somebody else? That part is the part
that part is the part I also got a bit confused, because the moment I got married, Chris kept on calling me even while I was in marriage. Like I still have the chats where he said I hurt him. It's just that I can't press the chat here. He has the dates of this time I'm telling you, where Chris was even saying that I hurt him by going back, because while I was in my marriage, I wasn't happy. And because Chris also has been there. Remember, Chris is a pastor, right? And this relationship is not public. It's not something that he wants everybody to know. It is between, listen, I'm telling you, Emeka role as my national president. The second time Chris invited me to their village, I went with my national president. If you bring my national president there, he will tell you, I took him there. And we even saw Chris' mother. So this thing I'm saying, that at least my national president is a witness. So going forward to this, while I was in marriage, when I was depressed. Someone who her husband beats, my husband would go out, come back in the middle of the night, by 2-3 a.m. I'll serve him food. I'll go to his pocket, I will see hotel receipts. So it was that bad that he was really beating me. My marriage wasn't a good one. And that I will tell you for free. And I will always find peace talking to Chris, because he was my ex too. I was already married. And Chris also always tell me, I love you.
If you at any time sleep with Pastor Chris while you were still with your husband?
No.
Okay. That's fair.
No, we didn't. I didn't. But while I was in my husband's house, I'll send you a video on your WhatsApp. Maybe you cannot. At this point, I don't care and I don't even mind. I'll send you a video. It's a chat from Chris' phone where I was touching my breast. And that was the video he actually circulated to his lawyer. And that is exactly the date I'm talking about now. That was the 2020, either December 2021 or 2022. That's the date on that, because I screenshot it from our chat. You see a video I sent him. The bed I was lying down was my ex-husband's bed. That was my bed. So you'd always tell me to send him video.
You were touching yourself on your ex-husband's bed, and you sent the video to Pastor.
Yes.
But that's cheating. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get.
That's what I'm telling you. I am not proud of what I did. This man that is my ex-husband, I am not in love with him. I did that with Chris. And I'm not telling you, I loved Chris while I was in the marriage. And that is the truth. I'm not proud of saying it. Did I do that? Yes, I did. Was I cheating on my husband by phone call, phone sex with Chris? Yes, I did. But I didn't have physical sex with Chris while I was in marriage.
Do you have evidence of this?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I will send it to you. I can send it to you. You will see me touching myself. It's a video. It's not even it's a video. I can send it to you. You will look at the date.
It will not be circulated. just for evidence sake.